Hello again, Spirit Sippers and Rum Rippers. Wun Wun here again, and today we got another one. The brand new 2010 Foursquare is out.
Nice.
Oh man, can't wait to check this one out. 2010, the new one, the annual versions that come out every year. I've got the 2007, the 2008, the 2009, and now the 2010. So can't wait to check this one out. It's ex-bourbon, it's 12 years old, it's 60% ABV, so 120 proof, so it's going to bring the thunder. Let's get this bad boy open and get it in a glass. I actually got this one through Concierge. I've been in Total Wine a couple times, and I still don't see it on the shelves. So for once, we actually did get it a little bit earlier than most people. I've actually had this for, what, a couple weeks now. Let's get it. Love that glug sound. You know the good taste is coming. You know the deal. It's 12 years old, so we're going to let it sit in the glass for about 12 minutes, and we'll be right back at it. Don't go anywhere.
Well, we're waiting.
All right, 12 minutes is up, and it is time to get into it. Let's do it. Definitely has that distinctive Foursquare distillery note. It's got kind of a cola nose to it. The 2009 had a real root beer smell to it. This one's got just not so much sweetness in the root beer, but just kind of a cola, Pepsi, Coca-Cola kind of now. Also weird is kind of like a faint note of black olives I'm getting in there.
Say what?
It's never gotten that out of a rum. I'm getting like a faint note of black olives. That's kind of crazy. Cola and black olives. That's a new one. But it definitely does have that Foursquare distillery note. That pot and column still combination just kind of seems to bring out that certain aroma that, whether it's in the forefront or the back, it definitely, you can definitely tell it. You can definitely tell a Foursquare when you knows it. They all have it, whether it's faint or just big time. They definitely all have that certain nose. Oh man, it's delicious. A little bit of brown sugar, and you're definitely getting out of it. And a tiny bit of a floral note. Usually you're getting more fruits out of the Foursquare. This one's got a bit more of a floral note, floral sweetness. You know when I say fruit, I mean there's a little bit of a strawberry note, a little bit of a strawberry jam note. Which is weird because I swear it's like seesawing back and forth with that like sugary strawberry note, that brown sugar and strawberry with the black olive cola. Like, man, that's interesting. And yet still somehow smells divine. I love Foursquare. Let's get it. Slanja. Oh, just velvet, brown sugar, butter smooth. How is that 120 proof? Are you kidding me? That drink's like 86 maybe. That is way smooth. A lot of the Foursquares actually kind of float right down. I mean, I don't know, just the way they do it. But they are, oh man, this is so juicy. It's got the mouth watering. But yeah, the way they do it, I mean, somehow their super high proofs just float. Anybody that's seen my videos, you know the Wun Wun, the Wun Wun. The only one that didn't really do it was the Shibboleth. It's 113 proof, which is quite a bit less than these, and that one drinks hotter than all of them. So I don't know what happened with that one. I don't know if they ran it too fast through the stills, but that's the only one that drinks a little bit hot. The rest of them are just butter, absolute butter. That's what you're getting with this, just butter, creamy, brown sugar sweetness. Yeah, there's none of that black olive on the taste, or even really the cola so much. Or maybe a little bit right when it hits your over the lips, kind of get that velvety cola nip. But more just a buttery, brown, sugary sweetness. It just floats. I mean, that is so cohesive and delicious and smooth. I mean, all those flavors that you nose just meld together into just one sweet brown sugar. Just, yeah, that's nice. Let's put a drop of water in it and see what happens. A couple drops of water. Definitely handle a couple. 120 proof. Should be like a mule kick to the chest. For some reason, this is just too smooth. Like, this is troubling smooth. This goes down too easy. Boy, there's like a spicy alcoholic cherry note that just jumped out of the glass with this, with the water in it. Oh boy, that changed the aromas completely. Sweetness, that creamy, like a creme brulee burnt sugar, the burnt sugar on top of a creme brulee. It's kind of got that note with like a spicy cherry. Oh, just that sweetness though, and that flower note's kind of there, but just the confectionery, like powdered sugar, brown, toasted buttery sugar, burnt cream almost. A little bit of a cinnamon note. Boy, the water really opened this up. The water did some things, because I mean, right out of the gate, I kind of nosed it. As soon as I poured it, I kind of nosed it. And I didn't taste it, but just the nose, it felt like a little bound up. It felt like it was still tight. Like, I think this is going to change quite a bit as it opens up. Get a little bit of air on it, I think this one's going to change quite a bit. Because, man, that water, night and day, it's a whole new ballgame with that water in it. Boy, nose-wise, I definitely like it with the water. Let's see how it is taste-wise. Come by. Cola and brown sugar. A spicy cola and brown sugar on the taste. But I like it. That's good. That's really good. I think actually, first impressions, I think I like this one better than the 2009. I wasn't crazy about the 2009. It wasn't bad by any means, but I just think the 2007 and the 2008 were best. I'd go, I need to do a blind taste test now that I have them all. I was going to do it with the 3, but now I have 4, so might as well do all 4. But from memory, I would say it goes 2008, 2007, 2010, 2009. So now I have to do the blind taste test and see if that's really how it breaks down. We'll have the Giant Tamer pour them up for us and see how it breaks down. But from my memory, if I had told somebody from what I'm remembering in the taste, 2008, 2007, 2010, 2009. But if you can get any of them, they're all delicious. You're not going to go wrong with any of them. I'm not saying the 2009 is bad by any means. It's just when everything's so amazing, there has to be one that's not as good as the rest, and that would be the one. Like I said, the only one out of all the Foursquares I've got that I just wasn't really a fan of was the shibboleth. Everything else, delicious. Absolutely amazing. And it's funny, I think the shibboleth was the oldest one. Yeah, the shibboleth is 16 years old, so it's the oldest one, and for some reason my least favorite. It's kind of odd. Oh, let's do it. We already know the last round. Let's put some ice in it and see how it holds up. No pop to this one. These little bottles don't do it. Boy, that's changed once again. That's like it's like a spicy cola rhubarb popsicle. With some brown sugar sprinkled over the top of it. Spicy rhubarb cola popsicle with some brown sugar sprinkled over the top. Tiny, maybe a little bit of a strawberry rhubarb note. Let's get it before it melts too much. Cheers. Actually, a nice little sweetness. Not a lot of flavors. It's not as like it smelled a little spicier on the nose. There's no spice. It was already so smooth. Then once you put it over ice, I mean, it just floats. A little bit of that salty note brings out kind of a little bit of those oak notes. Getting that ex-bourbon oak barrel influence, kind of get that salty and oak note like you usually do with ice, or I usually get that with ice. That's kind of coming out. But yeah, just real smooth, floats down, nice, sweet. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, you could put this over ice and drink it on a hot summer day and just have a great time. You wouldn't even notice it. Like, it just floats down. Yeah, the 2010, nothing wrong with it. I am very excited that I got it. Super happy with it. So far, so good. And the way it tastes so different with all three styles is I'm really excited to kind of get down with this one and drink it and get to know it a little better because it was delicious all three ways. But yeah, absolutely. A scale out of 1 to 10 on this one. Man, Foursquare, 120 proof, no colors, no additives, no sugar. Just all natural, just the way you want your rum. And it's delicious, and it's 120 proof and just floats right down. Like, my goodness. This has got to be... Oh boy, it smells so sweet and neat now that it's been open, and I poured this one at the same time I poured that over the ice. And that is so sweet smelling. Because, you know, the ice kills a lot of that nose. But boy, it's... Whew. That is just sugar. Brown sugar and butter. Cookie dough. With a little bit of that strawberry and rhubarb note in the background. The black olives is dissipated completely. Of course I say it and it's in the very, very background, but just more of a sweetness. Yeah, this is delicious. I could gargle with this. I cannot believe that's 120 proof. That is ridiculously smooth. Oh man, that's delicious. 8.9. I mean, yeah. I was gonna say 8.8, but I'm like, what's wrong with it? I mean, maybe it's not a 9. Maybe it's not just like, oh my god, that's the greatest thing I've ever tasted. But oh my god, that's delicious. I mean, for sure. And it's the way it pops all three ways. 8.9, and this could creep into 9 territory. This is phenomenal. This could maybe, definitely gonna have to do a blind taste test, but this might be better than 2007 actually. I might go 2008, 2010, 2007, 2009. The more this is opening up and the more time I'm spending with it already, and it's been 20 minutes, oh my gosh. The way it's so different all three ways, the way it's delicious all three ways, I mean the flavors there, like, this is phenomenal. Yeah, 8.9. Could be a 9 before it's over. Absolutely. If you see it, definitely buy. Pick it up. How much did I get this for? So yeah, once again, got this from Concierge, and it looks like it was 107, subtotal 113, and of course with all our beautiful taxes, $132.98 out the door. So love you, Washington, and all your taxes. But yeah, I mean, gotta do what you gotta do. Not gonna let, you know me, if I see a Foursquare, I'm gonna get it. Still got those Master Series 1 and 2 to get into, and wait for 3 to come out, and then we'll have a whole flight of that ready to go right out of the gate. But yeah, the 2010, definitely, if you see it, pick it up. Worth a buy. Absolutely delicious. I'm not mad at it at all. Phenomenal, and I would definitely say even better than last year's. So that's going to do it for me. Hope you guys are having an absolutely fantastic week, and it only gets better from here. And until we see you on the next one, cheers, everybody.